and the husbandries, if they still use that word husbandry anymore, think about them. There was a prophecy years ago on that, the impact of that on humanity and the human life. Just switch off whatever is the noise or justification or reason for the particular action that is being taken right now and project your life for the next 10 years or 20 years. What do you think will happen if the soils are poisoned? The Lord God made the land upon which the farmers plant their food and raise their animals, including those that rear animals by carrying them all over, killing people, destroying farms, destroying human lives because they want their animal to graze. But the word is saying no more grazing and no more animal, that you must be living an artificially made meat and artificially made plants. And they have made it so that wherever, as some people are an expert in that field, these are things, and I always say, don't, when it comes to things of experts in the world, ask for the experts and read up and study on your own. I may just be making the reference to get you to think about the danger coming to you, what the future holds for you. When the soils are poisoned by the type of fertilizer that is being distributed around the world, so that you will not be able to plant the food and be in a situation like this for the rest of your life. Famine, where you depend on a man in order for you to eat genetically modified food. I want you to study and think about that, what the implications is for you and humanity. Think about what the hormones or what those chemicals are doing to the DNA and the way your body functions. Those that believe that the population of the world is too many and must be reduced so that they can occupy all the land and enjoy their life and them and their children. And those of you who are struggling to find a way to sustain your life, we have no chance to survive in such a world. They have the money to buy and do whatever they want to do, but you don't. Think about that. And I'm bringing this again to make the connection to the life and the examples of the scriptures we have read in the life of Joseph and Pharaoh. Those that believe they can kill off humans. You see, Joseph and Pharaoh was planning to save humans, but the world, they are planning to kill off humans in the things they are doing because they believe that the population is too much. Think about what the people are doing in the world about the medicine, the pharmaceutical industry. In the way they manufacture and the side effects of medicine and what it does in the life of people. Vaccines. Think about all these things. And this is the mindset of the leaders you have today in the world, that believe that human life has no value and therefore must be destroyed so that they can be free to be roaming around in the earth as the God of the earth. Think about what is happening and how it will affect the healthcare industry and the hospitals and the clinics with the amount of diseases that will be going to the hospitals and the amount of people dying. They have introduced mercy killing so that it will be now law and legal for doctors and people to kill human beings so that they can reduce the population. Think about what they are doing in the medication, what is hidden in the medication that is not made public, that are secret. Think about the eugenics that was talked about before. You might have heard about eugenics. Of course, the eugenics is part of the reason why there was World War, to reduce the population of the earth. They felt like they need to reduce and kill off the weak and the poor and the elderly so that those that are great and strong and mighty and tall and huge and intelligent will be the one to occupy the earth. They want to play God. They want to reduce the population of the world. Think about the food you eat and things that you do that are making you sick, that is approved by the government. Think about the medication with contents that are more also destructive to human life. And of course, some people might say, what are you talking? Just just saying things out of your mouth, but all I'm asking you is for you to do some research on your own so that you can find out the future of the world and where the world is going. The number of people that are made sick by the food they eat and the medicine they take, the water they drink, the clothes they put on their body, the house where they live. Think about that. Do some research. Find out why. Why are people dying? People are not getting help and not getting the treatment they deserve and being denied the treatment. Think about the nature of the rich and the wealthy people that finance some of these projects and these things that are happening. You are best of the people and example you call your leaders. For those that you depend on the work of the elite and you find out what is the nature of these human beings. Are they actually human beings or the beast of the body? Are they good human beings or bad human beings? Are they of good or are they of evil? And when these are all done, these are people who are responsible for your career and your future that will take your job very soon. The prophecy came here and warned about AI. I was the first person that actually gave a prophecy and warning years ago about the input and what AI will cause to humanity. I remember pleading with President Trump then to find ways to stop this from coming and becoming, for that is a danger to humanity coming. Think about the food that you eat. These are people. How will you be responsible? Who will be responsible for your food? They want to give you stipends so that you can only live for food and go to sleep and die and wait for you to die off. While their children and their friends and all their powers and those that they have chosen will continue to enjoy the abundance of the blessings of the Lord. Think about who will be responsible for the medicine you take when you are sick. Who will be responsible for your transportation, your movement? Are you able to move around, travel from the east to the west and not to the south? Will you even be able to go to preach the gospel as you were commanded to do in the book of Mark in chapter 16? Think about how the mind of the people and their mentality is being attacked and being destroyed. Think about the homelessness and lack of residence and places for people to live. Think about what is happening to your spirituality and the psychological manipulation that destroys your soul and your spirit and make you now somebody who is living a